Inspire with Nendrix, the foundation.
Hey, what are you doing? Do you have 5 minutes for me today? I hope so. Come into this space. Let's talk a little bit. I just want to take 5 minutes of your time. This is Dr. Danielle Hairston. I am the president and founder of Embracing Arms Incorporated and the brand movement, Your Best Life. And I just wanted to come to you with a 5-minute quickie today. So I was at the pool today for a couple hours enjoying myself. It was wonderful. It wasn't too hot out. It wasn't too cold. The water was a little cold because the temperature outside was a little cooler than normal, but I was really enjoying myself. And in fact, this was only the second time that I visited the pool, and I've been here for 2 years, right? But it was great, great fellowship, just enjoying the water. And I figured, let me use this time to get some exercise in. I'm walking back and forth across the pool. I'm swimming, using all of my body parts, like just everything. And when I got out of the pool 2 hours later, my muscles were like, they were heavy. And I wasn't even feeling it when I was actually doing the exercise. It was just kind of like, the water, I guess the water kind of helps, with alleviating some of that stress. But, I was just thinking, as I was, getting out of the pool, I was thinking to myself, I need to come back. I need to come back often because this is good. I've had recent injury on my ankle and been really worried about that because I was doing Zumba and can't do that as much as, I would have liked to. Can't really get up and down the steps as well as not as fast as I like to. And so what else can I do that I can alleviate some of that stress on my ankle? And so while I'm thinking about that, like coming back to the pool to, move my body, I'm also thinking simultaneously, like, I don't want to be a burden to my family. Like, I need to really be conscious about my overall physical and nutritional health because I have 3 adult children and I have 4, grandchildren who are still minors, but I just don't want to be a burden to them. I know that there are health situations that happen in families that, you can't, there's nothing that you can do about it, right? But there are some things that you can do. You can actually prevent. And when it comes down to your physical health and your nutritional health, that's something that you can actually do now and prevent, obesity, prevents, sedentary behaviors where now it's causing problems with your back, it's causing problems with your knees, it's causing problems with your general mobility and just not wanting to be a burden to your family as you're getting older. You got to keep in mind that when you're getting older and your children are still around, they're going to be responsible, for you if you become, if you become dependent again and needing to move in with them and have them take care of you and being heavy and not and too sedentary and you don't have the full flexibility of your limbs. That means that they have to either hire someone to care for you or really go through some stress making sure that you get the range of motion that you need and the movement that you need in your limbs. And I'm thinking about that and I'm thinking, I don't think I want that for my kids. Like, I don't want to intentionally put that type of pressure on them. So what can I do now to prevent that? So, if you guys are, really struggling with trying to find a diet, like, I'm not into diets and measuring foods, and I'm just not into all of that. But I am into, really looking at plant-based consumption over other foods like dairy and things like that. I see dairy and I see meat and I see those types of food as the side dish now and my fruits and vegetable as the main course. So I've changed the way I think about my food, but I don't have the time to be measuring things out and all of that stuff. I just, I'm not going to make the time for that. I'm just going to be more conscious about how and when I eat, as opposed to, the whole getting on these quick fix diets. But the other thing that I want to be more conscious of is actually moving my body, physical health. So if you're trying to figure out what can you do to kickstart your physical health, please go visit a pool. Go to your gym if there's a pool there. Go to a friend's house that might have a pool and use that if you're really having problems with range of motion in your knees and your back and things like that. So it was just a 5-minute quickie. I just wanted to kind of share that with you. Don't be a burden to your family. Start working on your nutritional health and your physical health now. It's really important. Go back to doing whatever you were doing, but don't forget to go into your community and embrace someone. They're waiting for you, and continue to live your absolute best life.
My LaCasa boy, this is my residence. My prescription boy, this is my medicine. The world can be sickening and living in house resemblance. Not to mention the media's effort to keep us in the most simplistic state of mind. Lowest age bracket committing the highest rate of crime.